What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Forza Horizon 2, and you guys have been waiting for this build for a long time. I have been waiting for this build for a long time, and it's time, guys. It's time to do a R34 drift car. I needed one of these desperately. I really did, and I feel like I knew I needed one, but I never really went about building one, because there were other cars that I was messing with, and then, you know, you got everything to do with the island, and it just kind of, the build just never happened, and now that we're finally here making it happen, it's gonna be sweet. Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. I mean, we're fully building this thing, just everything, just going bonkers with it, basically. We are converting it to rear-wheel drive as well, and I know that, I mean, maybe if you're an all-wheel drive drifter, you might not be into that, but I am a rear-wheel drive drifter, and so I am converting this thing to rear-wheel drive. This is a build, not only for you guys, but this is a build for me. This is a build that I've been wanting to do, and just absolutely really wanting to do, so, really excited here. Now, first things first, drivetrain swap. Rear-wheel drive. And then from there, we are leaving the RB26 in it, because why would you ever change out such an amazing engine? Except for maybe a 2JZ, but don't tell the Nissan guys that. Now, let's see. We'll race brakes, and not rally suspension, we're lowering it down. And from there, let's see, what do we want? We want to pretty much upgrade everything in here. Pretty much, you know what? I'm not even gonna say what we're upgrading in this section because, oh wait, no, not rally, race. Because, I'm not even gonna say what we're upgrading in this section because we're just fully building it. That's just, we're doing race everything. Go ahead and get race everything. And for the wheels and tires, now, we are running street tires as stock, so we're gonna leave them there. And for the tire sizes, we've got 245s, I believe, all around. Let me check. Yeah, 245s all around. So we're going to leave the 245s up in the front, but we're going to go, I think, I'd say 245 front, 275 rear, because now that we've swapped to rear drive and we're going to add a bunch of power, we just kind of have to keep it a little bit more controllable. Not too grippy, but a little bit more on the controllable side of things, I guess you could say. Now, for the wheels, we're going to go ahead and look in let's see. I like these a lot, actually. I feel like they kind of fit, but at the same time, they kind of don't. These look great, though. These look really nice. Those look amazing. The C106s, those look amazing. I'm going with the HRE C106s. They look absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, also, for the wheel size, 18s, 19s, and 20s. Now, surprisingly, the 20s actually don't really look that big. They really don't. The 18s look small. The 19s look kind of, I don't know, mid-range. The 20s they look big, but not too big. I mean, they look like what 19s, they look like what I would expect 19s to look like, to be honest. So what we might do is go with those in the rear, and then we'll get a set of 19s up front. Or we could just have it squared off. I'm actually liking the whole, like, 19s up front idea. I think it's a nice, I don't know, it's a nice little look, and it's a nice little staggered combination. So now for the aero and appearance and all the body stuff, this is where it gets really, I don't know, kind of in-depth with a car like the R34. I like the top secret, I really do. It's not too over the top, it's not too ridiculous, but it's still cool. The top secret wing, I mean, I kind of feel like I want to go with the wing, just because drift car, so I'm going to go with the wing. Call it a ricer all you want, I'm still going to go with the wing. I love it. For the rear, actually not that big of a fan of the top secret rear bumper. I love the front, just not the rear. The Nismo looks really good. The Nismo looks great, actually. We're going to go with the Nismo rear end. And for the, let's see, for the side skirts, we're going to want, and, ooh, the top secret looks kind of cool. Actually going to go with the top secret. Oh, yes, shaping up very nicely. And what? No, we got to do the power. We got to do the power now. And like I said, we are building this thing through the roof, basically. It's going to have monstrous horsepower when we're done with it. And then after we're done building it up, we're going to take it to the paint shop. Well, actually, before we take it to the paint shop, we're going to give it a mild kind of a baseline tune and then go from there with our suspension setup and things like that. So, but after that, we're going to take it to the paint shop and we're going to mess with the paint just a little bit. I don't want to change it up too much because it's already absolutely beautiful in this dark blue that's always... It's not really a dark blue. It's kind of like an almost dark blue, like a deep blue that the R34 is really known for. Like, if you know the R34, you know this color. This color really resonates with R34 fans, GTR fans, and GTR owners. I mean, this is a very popular color, along with things like colors like white. You don't see red very often. Red's actually a really rare color, I think. At least I don't see red very often on the R34s. But I know blue, or especially this type of blue, is very well known. I'm not going to say it's bad because it's common or anything, because it's not bad at all. It's a beautiful color. But it's definitely one of the more well-known colors out there for this car. Now, did we skip the turbos? No, we didn't. Okay, it's built. Let's see, we're running 748 horsepower and 565 pounds-feet of torque. More than enough to get this thing moving like crazy in a sideways motion. So we're going to go ahead and tune it real quick. I'll give it a baseline tune. Let's actually bump up the tire pressure just a bit. Well, that's a little bit more than just a bit, but you get the idea, hopefully. And I'm just going to kind of guess with the gearing a little bit, because I know I'm going to be going from second to third a lot. So let's see, we're right about there. And bring fourth back in just a little bit. That should do. That should do. And just in case we ever get up to fifth while we're going sideways, I'll bring that in just a bit as well. And that should be good to go. We should be alright. And bring that back in the front, and then we'll run a little bit more negative camber in the rear. And we'll leave the rest of it alone for now. And then for the diff, 100% and 100%. And, oh, wait, no. There we go. Ride height. And that'll be a good baseline setup, I think, to get us going. And we're going to head to the paint shop for just a little while. And, actually, if we can back out. There we go. Designs and paints. And paint car. And I just want to see if there's anything else that I really like as far as a color goes for this car. So let's go to the special colors. And, previous colors? This car had a previous color? I just bought this. Maybe it's confusing that with... No, it's not confusing with manufacturer colors. For some reason, it's got this orangey yellow color. I don't know, as a previous color. That's weird. Now, for special colors, I do like that. Like, just in that color, that two-tone polish is ridiculous. Two-tone semi-gloss, two-tone matte. Not a huge fan of the two-tone matte. Oh my god. Wow, full-body carbon fiber. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, especially with those wheels. Wow, that just absolutely sets the car off. I'm in love with this thing right now. I'm just not going to go with any other color option. I just absolutely sold. Absolutely. God, that thing is beautiful. I'm going to save it to the current car. And now comes the fun part where we get to take it out and drive it and have a blast with it. If it would load. Please don't tell me you're going to get, like, corrupted or something and make me very upset. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Woo! That was a little bit nerve-wracking for a bit, but let's go ahead and see how this thing is. Sounds like a beast. Oh, come on now. Here we go, getting them warmed up a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. This thing is lovely. Absolutely lovely. I love this car. Love the way it transitions really easily. You can swing the back end around so effortlessly. It's ridiculous. And the amount of power is really nice. It's pretty much perfect because it wants to stay in a slide. It wants to keep the rears spinning, but it doesn't want to overpower the car. It doesn't want to spin it around or anything ridiculous like that. It's got a really nice feel to it. There's no vagueness. It doesn't feel like it's going to scamper off in some weird direction and you won't be able to get it back. It's very predictable. Whoa, okay. Hi. But no, it's very predictable. Very, very nice. Very, very cool to drive. Oh, it's such a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Didn't see that. Didn't see that coming at all. Can we get the combo back? Please? Thank you. Oh, I'll take that for sure. I was really worried I was going to lose that combo. I was, like, extremely worried at that point, actually. Oh. That moment when you think you're going to lose your combo, like, immediately, and you're like, please don't lose it, please don't lose it, please don't lose it. Just, and you could be mid-corner and be like, this is not going exactly the way I want it to. Maybe I'll just add a bit of power and fix it, or add a bit of e-brake and fix it. There's no... You know, oh my god, I'm about to lose it, I'm about to crash into a tree. There's none of that. There's no, you know, ridiculous, weird feelings or any weird hiccups with the car. God, it just goes where you point it. It goes where you point it in a sideways direction, which is exactly what I wanted, and that is exactly what this car is giving me. This car, so far, has actually exceeded all expectations that I had for it. It's so nice. So nice. Go ahead and just... I mean, it's so effortless, too. It just feels like... I mean, I don't want to say it feels like it's drifting itself, because that's not the right way to describe it. It feels like it wants to... Not only does it want to do what you want it to do, but it's like... It's happy to do it. That's the thing. It feels like it's just so happy to do every last thing that I'm asking of it. It's like, oh, you want to go sideways? Sure, I'm all down for that. I'm up for it. There's no fighting with this car. It's so smooth and so responsive that it just really does exactly every last thing that you ask of it with no questions asked. Absolutely no questions asked. This thing is going to be... Shit, really, Alfa Romeo? Come on, man. That was a nice combo we had going there. But, can't wait to run this thing online. It's going to be so much fun. I mean, this thing, I can see it being an amazing tandem car just because of the fact that it's so easy to control. It's funny because it likes angle, but it's also very easy to transition this car between different levels of angle, because there's some drift cars where they're either really happy at a little bit of angle, or they're really happy at a lot of angle, and they're really grumpy and angry at anything else. This thing is happy at a little bit of angle, but it's also happy at a lot of angle. It doesn't matter. It's very accepting of really what you want to do with it, and that's why I feel like it could be a really good car for beginners, actually. I mean, even in the spec that we have it right now, I feel like it'd be a really good beginner car or intermediate car for somebody that's just kind of looking for something to up their game a little bit, but doesn't want anything super intimidating or really hard to drive or anything like that. Somebody that's not exactly looking for something to really challenge their ability, but someone that's looking for something to give it a little bit of a challenge, but really something to just enjoy. This is a car that you can really just enjoy in this spec. It's a lot of fun. It's very controllable, and it will not do anything weird. It won't bite you in the ass. It's a very, very predictable, controllable, fun drift machine. Absolutely awesome. I highly, highly, highly recommend building one of these if you haven't built one yet. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.